Hey, it's Jonny and Holly from Jonny, Holly and Nira, 94.5 Virgin Radio. Very pleased to welcome Ed Sheeran to Vancouver.
Woo!
Hey.
Hi, welcome.
Hello.
So I wanted to ask you, your friends and family are obviously very proud of you. How do your friends feel about you airing all their dirty laundry in Castle on the Hill? Like you're like, one's barely getting by, one's on his second wife.
I feel like most of them are barely getting by, but that's what happens when you're 26. I'm in a very fortunate position where I started music early, but I think if I was the same age as them, I'd probably be in a worse position than them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you weed out real friends versus just like fame whores?
I keep my circle tight, and it's the same circle I've had since I was 10. So yeah, no one comes in and no one goes out unless they meet a partner. Like one of my best mates, his girlfriend lives in it's not here, but it's the next place, Victoria. Yeah. So like she's now in the crew, and she's wonderful and she's lovely. So you're either in it from the beginning or you date someone in it.
Wow,
Yeah.
awesome.
What's the biggest misconception about you?
I don't know, really. There's loads of misconceptions about me. But the one thing I struggle with is working out why people... Like, I understand people don't like my music, but why people don't like me personally when they haven't met me. Like, if I meet someone and I'm a dick to them, then I understand if, like, you don't like me. But, yeah, I just would like to sit down. Actually, I wouldn't even like to waste any time with these people. But, like, you'd want to just at least sit down and have a drink with them and understand why they feel that way.
I'll tell you why, because they're jealous. You're Ed Sheeran.
Can we get an amen?
Holla.
Okay, so we're celebrating Pride here in Vancouver. Next weekend is our big Pride parade.
Yeah.
I was wondering, who would you go gay for?
By the way, you can say me. Please say me.
Yeah,
by all means.
Johnny's gay and would love if you said
I don't know
him,
if my
but
boyfriend would like this, but I'm sure.
Do you know what? Probably someone like Ryan Reynolds.
oh yeah, and do you know what? He's from Vancouver. Did you know
I
that?
know he was meant to come tonight. He's shooting
Yeah.
the next film, but yeah, he couldn't come sadly. But yeah, probably someone like him.
Good choice.
Because I think if it felt awkward, he'd probably just make a joke about it, and then it would, you know.
Plus, he's got that really cool Deadpool suit, so it's like you could have a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, and it's rubber, so cleans easily.
Hey, oh, he's going for the high five. There you go.
We all heard about how you quit social media. I'm sure you're like, okay, enough already about Twitter. I get it. But what's the best thing you've seen with your eyes and not through a screen?
Machu Picchu.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the lost city in Peru. That was
You get that main shot that everyone gets, you know, like it's in front, then you get all the like.
No, because I was kind of like, I did a hike up there early so I wouldn't bump into people. And then when I got there, people started arriving. So I kind of like hid for a while. And then because everyone clears out at a certain point, and then I came back out and saw it. So I didn't get it from the top bit, but I walked around it when it was empty, which was cool.
Nice.
Okay. Marry, off, do. You know this game? We have to marry one, you have to do one, and you
Right.
have to kill one. Okay. Here's your choices.
Gently.
Oprah, Adele, and Taylor Swift. You have to marry one, do one, and off one.
Why do I have to?
You have to. It's just part of the game.
It's
You
the
gotta
game.
kill one.
I mean,
You wouldn't personally have to kill them, but they gotta go.
I-
Oprah, Adele, Taylor Swift.
I feel like that's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's
the worst game of all time.
And that would open up a lot of criticism online. I like all of them. I like all three of them. I would marry all of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Same.
That's
Actually,
really
I
sweet.
would too.
Okay, now you didn't grow up with a whole bunch of money. Holly didn't. I didn't. But now that you have, you know, fame, fortune, all this money, are you a good gift giver? Do you give like really nice birthday gifts? And if so, what do you do?
My favorite thing is to gift. It is. Yeah, I bought my goddaughter a Wonder Woman costume. That's pretty cool.
Again, the second mention of a costume. Okay, I think we're onto something.
Yeah, I got her a Ninja Turtle truck last year. No, I don't know. I like doing to be honest, like most people of a certain age don't really want gifts. They'd rather have my touring team. I think would prefer to have money that they could spend on their family and stuff,
Right.
holidays and whatnot. So yeah, just facilitating people's needs, I guess.
Okay, what's the most ridiculous thing you've ever bought? Like I read that Johnny Depp bought his daughter a special couch just to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians on, like a $7,000 stupid couch. What's the most ridiculous thing you've ever bought with all your cash?
I remember I was in a bar in New York and they were showing the season finale of Breaking Bad, and I asked the bar. It was a hotel bar, and it was quite a fancy hotel. And I was like, "Are you showing Breaking Bad here?" And they were like, "No." And then I was like, "Oh." And then they were like, "You can't be in here, sir, unless you have a room." And I was like, "All right, well, can I have a room then?" So I bought a room, watched Breaking Bad, and then left.
You didn't stay in the room?
No.
That's amazing. Did you trash it at least a little bit? Or?
Yeah, come on.
No, I gave it to someone else to sleep in for the night.
Oh, wow.
Didn't have a.
Again, giving gifts. I mean, come on.
So I know a lot of people always ask about fast forwarding in life, and it's hard because obviously you go away every single day. But if you were to see yourself in 1 year from now, what does life look like?
Well, I'm still touring, so exactly the same. Exactly the same. I'm going to be making an album on the road next year. So
Awesome.
life is going to look like a studio and a stage, I think, which is good. I think that's the
Nice. All right.
best thing to do.
We're getting the wrap-up signal.
Oh, no.
I know, boo!
It has been such a pleasure talking to you. Have the best time on the Divide World Tour. It's
Thank you so
awesome.
much,
Thank you
man.
so much,
Thank
Ed
you.
Sheeran.
Pleasure.
94.5 Virgin Radio, Vancouver's #1 hit music station.